Good morning, White Oak. It's great to see you on this kind of rainy day, but I'm glad you came on in and getting settled in your classes. Let's stand for the pledge. Attention.
Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for our good morning song.
We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We like to say hello, hello. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We like to say hello, hello.
And now for our White Oak chant.
This is the way. Hey, we start the day. Hey, we have the knowledge. Hey, to go to college. Hey, but don't stop there. Hey, go anywhere. Hey, this is the way. Hey, we start the day. Hey.
Thank you so much. Everybody have a seat. Have a few words of wisdom for you this morning. Have you ever attended a school play and watched your friends present? Oh, it's such a wonderful time. We see our friends singing. We see our friends saying their part. Sometimes we see our friends playing an instrument. It takes a great deal of courage for young people to get up on stage and perform in front of a group of other students and even their parents. Miss Parr is here to talk to you today because we have our first assembly where we'll have our friends presenting, our first grade friends. Come on up, Miss Parr.
Well, hello. I am so glad you gave me this opportunity, Miss Evans.
Absolutely.
Because the first graders have worked really, really hard on our Veterans Day program. And I want to make sure that everybody, excuse me, Mark, I'll put it right in front of you. I want to make sure that everybody understands concert manners. There are ways that you should behave when you go to a show or a concert that helps everybody enjoy it. And the first thing that you need to remember, I hope I have these in order, is that you need to sit flat. That means your bottom needs to be on the floor and you keep it there the whole time. Because if you get on your knees, other people can't see. And the next thing is, your job is to listen. It is not to talk. So is it okay for you to whisper to your friend about the show? No, because you're not supposed to talk. Is it okay for you to get up and go talk to your teacher? No, because you're not supposed to talk. Unless it is a terrible what? Emergency. If it's a terrible emergency, like there's blood flowing or you're going to throw up or something terrible, then you need to go talk to your teacher. But if somebody's looking at you and you don't like it, is that an emergency? No. If your shoe is untied? No, that can wait. So just remember, unless it's a terrible emergency, you stay sitting flat and you listen. And the last thing I want to remind you is that if you really like something that somebody did, then you're supposed to clap politely. Ms. Nixon's class, show them how to clap politely. Oh, that is awesome. If the kids did something really, really good, can you say, that was really, really good? Can you do that? No, because you're not supposed to talk, yeah. But later on, if you see them like in the lunchroom or in your neighborhood, is it okay to go to that person and say, you did a really good job? Yeah, because that's going to make their heart proud. But don't do it during the show because it might upset them or make them forget what they're doing. Now, here's the last thing. This is exciting. Are you ready? I hope everybody's listening. We're going to have a call-in contest. Are you ready? Now, here's the question, and it's worth 3 tiger stripes. You see that? 3. You got to call extension 237. All right, here's the question. You ready? What is a veteran? Go. All right, we're going to find out really soon who wins. Because it's a Veterans Day program, so I'm hoping you know what a veteran is. Because the whole program is about honoring and thanking our veterans. It looks like nobody's got it yet. Oh my gosh. I bet Miss Nixon's class sort of knows.
Oh, we got an answer.
Faircloth got the answer. I wonder what they said.
Miss Titch, what did they say?
They said that it was someone that had served in the military to fight for our country.
Did you hear that? I know you didn't hear that, so I'm going to tell you. Miss Faircloth's class was the first one to call in. Everybody give them thumbs up. Yay. They said that a veteran is someone who has served in the military and is fights for our country. You know, veterans, people in the military sacrifice a lot for us. It's not an easy life. And so we thank them and we honor them for protecting our country. I can't wait to see you. I know you're going to be the best audience ever. The first graders have worked hard and I'm really, really proud. All right, see ya.
And did Miss Parr do such a good job? Give her a little clap back here. Round of applause. There we go. Thank you, Miss Faircloth. Miss Parr. Miss Faircloth did good too, I called in, but Miss Parr did. All right, here we go. A couple of announcements before we get to some guests who are here with me. The book fair closes at 1 o'clock today, so make sure you make those purchases. Kindergarten teachers, you need to sign up for next week's Cubbie TV. All right, I have Miss Nixon here with us as well. Now you've heard and seen Miss Nixon's class in with us this morning. Leading us, Miss Nixon wanted to share with us some of the things they've been doing in class. So take it away, Miss Nixon.
This month we talked about matter. So we looked at solid, liquids, and gas and how things change. And our kids, we made oobleck.
Ooh.
And so they had to research what oobleck was because nobody knew what it was. And they found out that if we took a solid and a liquid and we mixed it together, then it made a new, it made a gooey stuff. And then eventually what happened if we stopped playing with it?
It got hard.
It got hard. So we had to keep playing with it so it would stay that gooey stuff and keep the liquid and the solid together.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. And thank you, friends, for doing such a good job today. Now I have a co-anchor with me today. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good.
Good. Mark's in Miss Faircloth's class. You wanted to share with us a little bit about EPIC this morning.
Well, epic, you read, and then you don't read a book for about 1 minute. Miss Faircloth said.
Right.
And you don't flash through the book faster.
That's right. We want to take our time.
You will read it.
Yes, and read the books on EPIC. EPIC is one of the apps that we're using on our
And you're
iPads.
not using it right.
And we need to use it right. We sure do. Now, who do you have with you today, Mark?
My daddy.
All right, come on up, Mr. Yount. So, Mr. Yount's been a watchdog with us many times. I'm glad you're here today, and you'll be passing out Cubbie Paws today to all of our friends who are doing the right thing. We certainly appreciate you being here today. It's going to be a fun day here at White Oak, even though it's raining and we can't go outside for recess. We'll use those indoor recess rooms today. So, speaking of Cubbie Paws, we have a few to share with you. We have Miss Askew, Miss Wolf, and Miss Daniels for helping Miss Atkinson out in a pinch. We have some 100% parent conferences today. I'm so pleased that we are adding to our list of classes that have completed their conferences. Parents, if you haven't come out yet for your conference, it's really important because our teachers can't get to 100% if you don't do your part. So we need you here. So we have a shout out from Miss Ward, Miss Walston, and Miss Powell. So great job for those second grade classrooms. For our Cubbie Paws in the classrooms, we have Damari in Miss Daniels' class for using math tools correctly. Colton in Miss Gibbard's classroom being quiet in the hallway. Samaya, Miss Chappell's class using time wisely. Stephen in Miss Atkinson's class for reading. OR in Miss Copeland's class for going beyond purple. Macy in Miss Price's class for being a good listener. Zachary in Miss Peel's class, good hallway manners and being quiet. And Ryder in Miss Privet's pre-K classroom for coming out for conference. On the buses, we have Zayana on 115 and Mackenzie on 115, Kayana on 126, Santos on 126, Gianna on 129, and Logan on 129, Kaylee on 130, and Bella on 130, Desire on 132, and Marcello on 135, Jaden on 135. Ramila on 137, Taraji on 137, and London on 140. Great job, folks. Let's stand and sing Go Be Awesome.